For the 9th year, the Armed Forces charity UK For You is sending boxes around the world to those overseas. To launch this year's campaign in central London, the Daybreak presenter Lorraine, an ambassador for the charity, made a very special entrance. There she goes, making her first ever trip on a zip wire with a little help from the Royal Marines. I asked her how it went.
I have to admit, I was a bit scared, but I had the Marines with me, and they did have to give me a wee shove just to get me down, but it was extraordinary. It really woke me up, I'll tell you, really woke me up. And they've now declared me an honorary Marine, so that's a good thing.
That's a good title to have, no doubt. You had to be a little bit
Absolutely.
brave today. You said you were a bit scared. That's nothing compared to the bravery of our troops abroad and what their families go through as well.
No, exactly, and I think that's why this is so important. It's all about these little boxes, because I know at this time of the year people really want to help our troops and maybe send them a card or a present, but that can actually clog up the system so that maybe presents from their families and friends don't get through. But if you donate and you do this UK4 For You, it means that the boxes get through, they're stuffed full of really fantastic things that the troops really want and need, and they go through, the MOD take them out to troops in Afghanistan and the Falklands, people serving in submarines and on ships all over the world, and it's such a great way to say thank you. You know, it really is, because we all want to say thank you to our troops and to really remember them at this time of year, and that's why this is so important, and that's what we were launching today.
This year, more than ever, it might be harder to persuade people to give a little when budgets are so tight for their own friends and family, to think of somebody else at this time of year.
I can understand that, but you know what we found, and especially with charities throughout the year, that people actually, when things are tough, that's amazingly when people give more, and it's always the people who don't have very much that end up giving more to charity, which is fantastic. And like I say, it's maybe, you know, it's maybe like a wee extra Christmas present that you're buying, and it means an awful lot to the people, whether, you know, the troops are in Afghanistan or the Falklands or wherever they're serving, and it means a lot to their families too. They really do appreciate it. I mean, talking to the Marines today who were helping me to do that, they really appreciate it. It means the world.